So, hello Roberto.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi. We are here in the Swiss Paraplegic Center in Nottwil, Switzerland, and my name is Anita Guckisberg. I'm speech language pathologist, and today we're going to hear your story, parts of the story, and thank you for being here with us first. Roberto, what happened to you? Can you quickly just tell us what happened?
So 7 months ago, I had a motorcycle accident, and I was injured in two places in the back. My neck was crushed from the C3 to the C5. I don't know how you call it in English. Vertebra. So I'm tetraplegic, complete. Means I cannot move anything but the head and the shoulders. And I've been here in rehabilitation for 6 months, and I had a lot of progress with my health, but not so much with my mobility. When I was intubated, the only thing I could make was blink my eyes, once to say yes, twice to say no, and that was a bit long, and I wouldn't communicate really with people. I would answer the questions, but I wouldn't try and really communicate with people. After they took the tube off, still people could try and read on my lips, but that still was not really communicated. It was a bit complicated, so we stick to the basic things. Know how I was feeling, if I had pain, or things like that. I was not really able to communicate with people.
And how did that feel like?
A bit frustrating, because the thing is, when you are so limited, you don't enjoy communicating. At first, I was happy to see the people I loved again, but it was quickly it became a challenge to try and exchange with each other. So I could listen to them, I could agree or disagree with them, but I could not really say how I was feeling or explain some complicated ideas. And I was not in a situation that was so easy. So people had questions and I could not answer all of them because it was a bit complicated to communicate.
And then you came here after a while, and you were still 24 hours on the ventilator, and we start to use the PMV, the valve in line. And how did that feel like?
Well, actually, as I told you, Geneva told my family that I would not speak anymore, breathe by myself. And the very first day I arrived in the center, very first day here, your colleague Elizabeth brought me the valve, put it on, and even still ventilated by the machine, I would try and speak again with my voice. And that really was a shock, both for me and for my family that was there and heard my voice for the first time after 1 month. It was an amazing feeling, and it was like getting back to life, because the change was very radical between not being able to speak at all and almost being able to speak as before, and with my own voice. One of the things that the doctor said here, and I still remember, is that communicating with people is not just about having them to understand you, is also try to use your voice and try to speak as before. And that is something I could only do here, when I got here, because we didn't try before. One of my best memories is the first time I could take my son on my knees, not being able to carry him, not being able to caress him, but I just took him on my knees and sang him a song, and the fact that I could use my voice again was my way to get contact with him without being able to use my body, and that was when I got the cannula and could get my voice again. So it's just a good experience and something that was very important to me because it made me being able to do something without being able to use my body, and that's pretty important because it meant to me that I was not only disabled, I was still capable of doing some things, and even using other ways could get in touch with my family and with my loved ones. So thank you very much.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.